Finally, justice is being served. Alex Jones got hit with a $1 billion fine. All those anti vaxxers, anti bankers, 9/11 deniers, you're next.
Oh yeah, sure. This is great. Who did they hire as the judge? Dr. Evil? What where did they come up with this number? $1 billion? The guy doesn't even have $1 billion. You realize that for slander, defamation, all of those types of things, there's multi parts to what is required in order to claim that those things occurred, right? You can't just say, "Oh, he said something naughty about me," and then get $1 billion. No, you have to show that what was said is A, not true, and B, actually caused damage. And then you have to quantify that damage and put it into dollar terms, and that's what you're awarded. Not a random number just picked out of the sky because of fifis.
Well, sorry to hurt your fifis, but whether you like it or not, that was emotional damage. And there is no depth. There's no bottom to emotional damage. Those people lost their children. And even if he felt that way, even if he felt it was a false flag or whatever, he could have come out at any point before and said, hey, you know, don't harass the families, leave them alone. I mean, false flag or no, since he has no proof it was a false flag, just at least calm down his viewers and his fans. I mean, there was no reason for these people to go and target other families that are mourning their children. No, I don't feel sorry for him. And absolutely, I hope he takes it as a lesson. And it's worse that he profited from it. If it's just us, if it's just you and your friends talking about something, saying what you believe, it's one thing. But to go over and over and talk about how fake it is, to point out people and say, oh, look, this person's a paid actor right here. I mean, to do that to all your viewers, nah, that was a little bit too far. So yes, I believe that, it's fine. And the fee is per family that he offended and per family that he got bullied. So yeah, I think so. I think you should pay for that.
No, you can't learn a lesson if you're sued into oblivion. To learn a lesson, you have to be able to bounce back from it. This is a judgment from the government that he's never going to be able to get out from under. It's an insurmountable amount of money, and it's being charged to him in a way that he can't get out of it from your standard bankruptcy. And then he never said for people to go and attack the families or anything. He just said that in his view, based on these pieces of evidence that he presented to everybody, he feels that it was a hoax. I as well feel that it was a hoax based on those same pieces of evidence, but I'm not guaranteeing that it really was a hoax or it really was real. And I'm not telling anybody to go target the family or anything like that. Those families, just like myself and anybody else, can be targeted at any point in time by any random weirdo, and it has nothing to do with any external uh instigation. So, I'm here in my own house and the door is constantly being knocked on and the doorbell is rung, and I go there and it's some random person that just wants to sell me on a religion or sell me on a product, or just talk to me about my lawn and how they feel it should be arranged. Or so the fact that they were targeted by anybody has nothing to do with him, because he didn't tell anybody to go target them. They are probably targeted on their own because of their own actions. Like when one of the fathers was on TV and he was all happy, and then they told him, okay, 3, 2, 1, you're about to be on air, and then he turns on the tears just for the camera. That was one of the pieces of evidence to show that it could have been a hoax. So no, he should not be charged at all, and let alone $1 billion. And then you brought up another point that every person is different. They're all getting their own little amount from the $1 billion, right? Why are they different? Are you telling me that one child is worth more or less than the other child? No, all that shows is that this whole thing is a farce. There is no justice to be found from top to bottom in this court case.